So I have a question for the people that are married. Okay, so now that y'all are married and you see how ghetto it is out here in these streets, what advice would you give people that are wanting to be married? Because times are completely different than where when y'all was talking to y'all's spouse, and it's totally different now. The dating stage or whatever y'all don't call it dating, but it's completely different. What advice would y'all give men and women? Can
So for me, I don't think it's really that different. I think we just kind of spotlight bad behavior. I still think that there are women out there who are seriously have set moral standards for themselves, and they want to be married, they want to be wives, and they've been groomed to do that or are willing to do that. I think there are men out there that same thing. I don't think it's changed as much. I mean, it's more plentiful, the bad behavior with the Instagram and all of that. But I still think there are women out there who are setting standards and they're sticking to them, and they'll find a decent man. Because I just don't think it's that different, because you just have to take it seriously and you have to be intentional with what you're doing. It's like Anton always says, you have to be intentional with it. But I just don't think it's that different. I just think it's pretty much the same. And then too, Q, there are a lot. I mean, my world is not huge, okay, but everyone, God, so many couples I know and have dealt with, not two, not three. I'm talking 50, 100 or more have gotten married. Me at 25, some of them straight out of high school, been married right now 30 plus years. It's not as
mm,
uncommon as you think, but we all do live in the South. I don't know if that has something to do with it or not,
Ah,
because
I don't think that got nothing to do with it,
I
security.
don't
But
think so,
listen,
but it's so real. It's so many of us. When
it
I hear
is.
people
It's a
say
lot of
that,
us.
I've been
It's
married
so many people
26
that hit
years.
me up and they be like, Anton, my life is just like yours. People don't even know it.
Um,
Maybe it's
mi
because we
mine
quiet.
too.
Yeah,
Mine too.
Yeah.
It's just like yours. I got married
Yep.
at 25.
Yep. And
So
you
I
know
when
what's
you
so funny?
same
say
here. Same
So
here.
my mom and her two sisters, um, we were all and two of my cousins, right? We were super close. Me, my cousin Lauren, and then my cousin Esther, right? We were all born within a month of each other. May, and then two of us was born in April. I was born I was born first, and then my other cousin was born 2 weeks from there, and then my other cousin was born 2 weeks from there. Both of them got married before I did.
right.
Both of them. My cousin Esther, she got married at 18 years old.
mm,
She's the exact same age as me, is 39, and she been married for over 21 years. She's not even 40 years old yet.
I see it a
Both
lot
of
of
them.
times.
It's
Even,
crazy.
we got one couple that we used to hang out with a lot. They got married straight out of high school. Now they had a set of twins and one girl, and all three of their kids are already married.
oh Lord.
That's normal for
Already
me.
married, and
That is normal
they're the
for
same
us.
age that we
Yep.
are.
Yep.
So it's
Um,
crazy. I mean, so when I hear people say, "Oh, that's just not something," that it's not true.
That's
People
my
are
normal. What I'm
it's
seeing out
not.
here with what's
What's
going on
going
in the
on is
streets,
not normal.
that's the
That's what I
so,
anomaly.
think.
No,
What's
no,
going
no.
on in
I'm
the
telling
world
you,
is
listen, listen, listen.
abnormal. Yeah.
That's my normal. That's the
My
almost everybody I know, that's they normal.
yeah.
I didn't start seeing all of this toxicity that's happening at this scale until I started getting the platform and getting on the
even
internet, and they
social
started
media.
saying that Anton, you
But
crazy. I'm like, you crazy. I know
But
what's going on out here.
the thing about it is people are saying, oh, they're for the streets and you can't find good guys. But they develop appetite for toxic people. So when you get older, when it's good guys, they just want to pass them by. When it's loyal good girls, they want to pass them by. They don't have no interest in being with
no,
someone of
that's
quality. You don't have no
that's
interest because you never develop an appetite for
until
it.
the
And then
end.
you want to complain about it later on. And, oh, I can't wait for the streets. You are a contributor to that.
Mm.
so
To
I
the
do
streets.
I do think it depends on where you are too. Like I'm in LA, and in LA it's a singles world, and it's like we're right close to Vegas. So for me, it's like, what, you're married? You in LA? What are you doing? You know what I mean? It's like it's unheard of in a way. And a lot of people, for me, I've grew up with my great grandparents throughout foster care, and they've been married for like 70 years. So for me, I kind of thought, oh, well, that's the cool thing because they thugging, they with each other, they've been with each other they know each other like behind the nails and all of that. I'm like, that would probably be cool to kind of meet someone throughout your career and grow with and be able to like live life sustainable. And but that's not, that's not likely when you're in a very like hot metropolitan city like LA.